No problem, no problem. Training fields.
There you are, Claude. I've been charged with Squad E's training. As ranking lieutenant, I'll be giving strict instruction to each combat class. The experience you gain in the field goes towards refining our abilities. I want to see growth from all combat classes.
That's fine, Minerva.
Each time a class makes a breakthrough, every squad member of that class will show improvement.
Tutorial field training. Training field. Spend EXP as a training field to level up the different classes. Leveling up a class will strengthen all the squad members of that class. Using EXP to maintain a training routine will help Squad E to be all that they can be.
Now show me what you're made of!
Are they going for the shock troop, which I think Raz is part of? Oh, so we can actually... And the sniper also needs quite a bit of grenadier. Also, I'm happy with engineer, I don't really care about. Lens, I don't really care about. And scout, I don't really care about. Oh, we got a little bit more. I guess we can just max it out a bit. Sure. Like, use them all.
Come now! Is that the best you can do?
Level up! Yay!
You've leveled up, so to speak. Good work. Look at that! The Lancers have awakened to a new potential. Your troops have crossed a threshold today. You're cleared to learn a new order.
You've learned to evade boost. This order raises one ally's evasion. Awesome. Oh, so we've got 500 left. So can we... Sure, let's give it all to the shock troopers.
Just do it! Push those limits!
Oh, so this one gets a better potential, this one an order, this one a better potential. This is awesome! I love it!
You've proven you have what it takes. Try taking those lessons to the battlefield, and come back when you're ready. Ah yes, let me tell you about potentials and orders. When combat classes rise in level, sometimes the soldiers show new potentials, or you might gain access to new orders. You could say potentials show your soldiers' traits and tendencies, or at least how they manifest in battle. Orders are commands that you alone can issue in combat, either to individual soldiers or your squad as a whole. The thing about orders, actually, maybe you'd learn better through practice.
Order learn, defense boost.
Use your orders judiciously and you can tip the scales. Watch the flow of battle and command with discretion. That's all from me. I expect nothing but the best out of you and Squad E.
Alright, so I think we did everything. So let's go back to book mode. And we can actually do some stuff. Extra stories have been added. Tutorial extra stories. Some episodes are unlocked after installing downloadable content. R&D facility has been added. Tutorial headquarters. Training and R&D require EXP and DCT for upgrades and weapon development. Visit HQ after gaining EXP in combat to prepare for upcoming battles. Access headquarters from the book mode tab or press escape to reach the menu. Skirmishes have been added. Tutorial skirmishes. Skirmishes are battles that can be waged at any time for EXP and DCT. New maps appear as you progress in the story, so use skirmishes to train when main battles become too tough. Access skirmishes from the book mode tab or press escape to reach the menu. Squad mates killed in action become unavailable in the main story. If they die in skirmishes, they're gone. A new access story has been added. Mess hall has been added. Private quarters has been added. This new skirmish has been added. Personnel has been updated. Weaponry has been updated. The glossary has been updated. News articles have been updated. Huh! Wow! That was a long list of updates. Let's go to the next episode, The Liberation of Rain, Urban Warfare.
Glad to see you're on time, Claude. Toured the base yet?
Yeah. Compared to the old camps, this is heaven on earth.
Excellent. I expect you to put all this funding to good use.
Sir, the commanders of squads A through I have assembled.
Then let's get down to business. I know Squad E just arrived, but we already have marching orders. Our mission is to capture a small town northeast of here.
According to reports, Rain is one of the enemy's most valued comm centers.
I was just about to ask, if it's such a small town just north of their supply base, then yes, I understand you want to hit it, consider that it's close by and you don't want the enemy to gather there and hit your base. And on the other hand, if it's a small town, why would you bother? But now she says that it's one of their most valued comm centers, I completely understand.
Which is why it's being guarded by a tank platoon.
That complicates things. Squad E is mostly infantry. Do we have the right equipment for urban and anti-tank warfare?
Don't worry. This time you'll have fire support. Once you infiltrate the city, simply relay the tank's coordinates to the field artillery team.
I see you already thought this through.
We also received intel that the Empire is inflating their numbers with decoys. If we can discern the real tanks from the fake, Rain is as good as ours.
Excellent work, Lieutenant. I'm glad I can depend on you.
You flatter me, sir. Impressed? Control info and you control the war.
Joint ops, huh? Coordinating with the fire support unit is gonna make or break this mission.
Try to minimize collateral damage. We plan on repurposing their gear for our own comm center. Minerva, you are to lure the enemy troops as far away from the city as possible.
Consider it done.
Squad E will then sneak in and gather intel for the field artillery team.
Understood, sir.
A new episode has been added. Awesome. So we're gonna work together with another team, which is the field artillery team. I don't know which squad number it is, but I'm looking forward to it. Let's continue to the liberation of Rain.
Yo, I hear we're moving out already. Oh, shame. I just scored a hot date with a Navy babe.
You wish. You got shut down. Hard.
You were watching?
Raz, what you do in your spare time is up to you. But when you're on duty, you represent the army.
Who are you, my mom?
Feels like it sometimes. Anyway, you said we'd have fire support. Does that mean it's a joint operation?
You guessed it. Hey, looks like you're still alive.
I'm glad you're okay, too.
They told me you'll be commanding my team.
Oh, really? Well then, I look forward to...
Spare me. I already requested a transfer. But orders are orders. Until my transfer goes through, you're in charge. Not that I expect real leadership from a scaredy Claude.
What do you know, Riley come lately? You just got here.
All bark and no bite as always. You mind shutting up while the grown-ups talk?
What the hell? It's been 10 years and that's how you greet an old friend?
I don't think she considers you a friend anymore, with how she's reacting.
Hi there, Riley! I know it's not my business, but Claude, Lieutenant Wallace is a great commander. None of us would have made it this far without him. We trust him with our lives. And since we'll be working together, maybe you should,
I should trust him? I'm sure it's all sunshine and rainbows while you're winning. But when the chips are down, running away is probably all he could manage.
Cut it out, Riley. The Empire took your family from you, not Claude. He's grown up since then. Judge him for who he is now.
Leave it be, Kai.
But...
It's all right. Words can't change the past. I'll just have to rebuild.
Rebuild what?
Our trust. Riley, I'm gonna show you how much I've changed. At least give me a chance to prove myself.
Let's make one thing clear. Unless it's for the mission, I do not take orders from you.
Riley...
Give me a break.
Oh well, something happened there, and I don't know what. A new episode has been added. So we can actually go... I think with, like, extra stories. What extra stories do we have?
Extra story. United front with Squad 7.
So, we've got one extra story, so let's watch that story. I'm interested.
July, 1935. After leaving the City of Rain, we began our march north for the Imperial capital. At least, that was the plan. Midway through, we received a report that the bridge we intended to cross had been destroyed by Imperials.
I think we're a bit early on this story.
We had no choice but to remain on standby. All we could do was wait for them to repair the bridge. And as we waited, an unexpected order came in. Command wanted us back in Gallia.
Wow, a Gallian forward operating base.
It's Gallia, man. Just like we remember it. And all it took was a day on a rickety-ass train.
Something about the sunlight here. And the breeze. Feels like we're home again. Look at that. The lion's paws are already coming in.
But this isn't the peaceful Gallia we knew. Now it's a battlefield. Same as back on the front lines.
Pardon me. Lieutenant Claude Wallace, I presume?
Yes, sir.
John Townshend, Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. I appreciate your coming all this way. I can't imagine it was a very relaxing trip from the front lines.
There was no problem, sir. Gallia is our homeland. Even a day's visit is a welcome luxury. But what exactly is our mission here? All we heard was that we'd have further instructions on arrival.
Ah, yes. My apologies. Your mission here will be to participate in a joint training exercise.
Huh?
Wait, that's it?
So, that's the only reason we were called here.
You needn't worry, Lieutenant. Given the circumstances, that's a reasonable reaction. Ordinarily, the Federation wouldn't call an elite squad away from the front lines for something so, trivial.
No, that's... I mean, I didn't mean any offense, sir.
Keep it quiet for now, but we're currently finalizing an alliance between Gallia and the Federation.
What? Neutrality has always been Gallia's policy. Would they really break that for Federation backing?
The Empire seized a great deal of Gallian territory. Policy means nothing without a nation to uphold it.
But with Operation Northern Cross underway, we don't have the soldiers to spare for Gallia.
Tricky, yes. Both tactically and from a foreign policy standpoint. But Gallia is a vital player in this conflict. As such, it is important that we show our support. Resupplying efforts, raising morale in their troops.
Raising morale? So, is this the intent of the training exercise?
There are quite a few Gallian countrymen in Squad E, if I recall. You've won a fair bit of renown here. The militia here is primarily made up of civilians. A visit from national heroes could give them quite a boost.
Understood, sir. We'll do everything we can if it'll help protect our homeland.
Well said, Lieutenant Wallace. Your Gallian partners in this exercise have made quite a name for themselves. The standouts of the Gallian Militia's 3rd Regiment, Squad 7.
A new episode has been added, personnel has been updated. We'll continue this after, considering that this is after the Battle of Rain. And we still have to do the Liberation of Rain. So let's do the Liberation of Rain.
Our goal is to liberate Rain.
We've confirmed multiple heavy tanks, but suspect that many of them are fake. Squad E is to infiltrate the city and relay the real tank's location to our artillery. A thick fog is causing poor visibility, so you need to get close to confirm which ones are decoys. Remember, your task is to locate the heavy tanks for the fire support. Do not engage them. Find all the real tanks is the victory. The enemy occupies your base camp and allied infantry falls in action. Or all allied infantry fall in action. 20 turn pass or Kai dies. Alright, so something has to do with Kai. Okay, locate all of the real tanks in Rain by getting close enough to determine whether each tank is a decoy or not. No idea how we're going to do that. Alright, so who do we have? We do have Curtis, who's a scout, and we do have... No, we've got Kai already in there. Why do we have Kai in there already? I don't know. I want Raz in there for sure.
Lock and load!
And then we're putting Zyga in there as well.
Here I go.
I do want more scouts in there. Which are my scouts? You're my scouts. Curtis, who likes Laurent, who is a Lancer. You like Chris and Connor, Nico, Rosetta. Alright, you two then.
This. I'll do my best.
Can we have another scout in there? Like, you don't like anyone, which is fine. I would love to have a grenadier in there as well, just to be sure. So we've got a snipers, 2 stormtroopers, 3 scouts, a grenadier, and let's do a lancer in there as well in case we have to take one out. You're like Kegel.
Ready anytime.
You're just gonna be on your own. Oh no, I probably need an engineer instead. Let's put you instead. Complete. Sure, let's do it like this. Yes, I'm ready to deploy.
That is all. Be sure not to miss a single tank.
Locate the decoys and confirm the real tank's positions. Squad E, move out!